Good afternoon, boys and girls, mummies and daddies. Welcome to Pastor Deborah and Friends shows. Yay! It's good to see you again. I hope you've been good, you've been wonderful, you've been saying please and thank you, and you've been helping mommy and daddy. You've been drinking a lot of water and then eating your vegetables. The weather has been good. And you've been doing some sort of exercise. Anyway, I just want to welcome you. Do I need to remind you again that you're the most wonderful audience? But I got a surprise for you today. Yay! So, I have a surprise for you that I've been waiting for. Special person. A policeman. Ooh, no, I haven't done anything bad. In fact, he has come here as a friend and he's here today to talk to us about very important things. So, sit down, relax, get a glass of water to drink, and Officer Garnie McIntyre is here today from the Winnipeg City Police. Everybody say hi. Hi.
Hi, guys.
Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you look so fabulous and wonderful.
I don't get to do this that often, and I just want to say thank you for having me. And I also want to say hi to everybody. And as a policeman, we always want to say hello to everybody, and we want you to say hello to us. So if you see me in a car, or you see another policeman in the car, always wave to us, okay?
Oh,
Or come up and say hi.
Oh, that's so
'Cause
sweet.
We really do. And this here, police, actually, it means we can help you. So if you need any help, if you're lost, or if you have any questions, always come up and ask us. We'd love to
That
help.
is good to know.
Absolutely.
So we shouldn't run when we see police?
No. And that's what people think. A lot of people think that just because the police show up, it's a bad thing. Not always a bad thing.
Oh, this is a wonderful time now.
Nobody ran from me in the parking lot when I got here today.
Ooh.
Pastor Deborah came out and we can't hug right now, but she gave me a big high five, a 6-foot high five.
Yes.
So yeah, it's not always a bad thing. Some people do bad things and we have to help.
Yes.
But a lot of the times we don't have to. And if you need help, or you're lost, or even if you're confused, or even if you have a question, honestly, we'd love to help. We do.
Wow. That is a sign of relief for me.
Oh, good.
Wow. Did you hear that, kids? Police are our friends. We don't run away from them. You know, sometimes they're lonely. Officer Garnie just said, wave to say hello. That's a way to say, hi, how are you? And I'm sure they will wave back at you and say, hi, how are you? Don't run away from them next time. They are our friends, seriously. And you know, I'm just so thrilled that I'm sitting down with the police today. Yes!
Do you know what tends to happen though? Is a lot of the stuff I wear, I think it's kind of scary sometimes.
Yes.
Because we have lots of equipment to keep us safe. So can I show the kids?
Yes, please show my special audience. What do you have? All of these. I don't know what
we have
those
lots
mean.
of stuff. Now, this here, this is the radio.
Yes.
And this helps me, it talks to basically my boss, which is called a dispatcher. And they say, hey, Constable McIntyre, we need some help, or you need to go here. So this is connected to this, and this is basically a walkie-talkie.
Wow.
So this keeps me safe, because every half an hour, somebody has to make sure I'm safe. So
they call you on it?
they call me on it.
And say, are you safe?
And are you safe? So that's my radio.
Okay.
Now, here we have extra bullets. Now this is the sort of the part. We have to have a gun to keep us safe and keep everybody else safe. So these are extra bullets. Okay. So maybe I'll do some math. So there's 15 in this one. Wow. And then there's another one that has 15. Wow. And then on my gun there's 15. So that adds up to 15, 15, and 15.
That's 45.
45, that's right.
I didn't do it.
I didn't know. See?
I didn't do it. I will never be bad.
Now this is called the pepper spray.
Yeah.
And what it is, it's made of, peppers. It's crushed up cayenne peppers. And you know
what do you do with that?
What the last, do you want to honestly know the last time I used it?
Uh-huh.
On a dog. But.
He was trying to attack.
Yes. What happened is the dog was guarding a big junkyard and he got out. So we didn't want to hurt the dog. Yes. And this doesn't, it stings your eyes and it hurts your throat.
But so it didn't kill you.
It didn't, no.
No, it doesn't kill.
Now this is my taser. Okay. And what it does, it's electric. So it's very, very dangerous. But what we do, you use that for, is when bad guys are having a hard time listening to us, and we don't want to hurt them. Mm-hmm. So like for 5 seconds, oh boy, it really, really hurts and you can't move. Okay. And then when we release it, then we're able to take our handcuffs.
Don't do it! Didn't do it!
Now with the handcuffs, they just simply go around and around. Okay. And they adjust to anybody's. Oh. And what's really neat is, I don't think you'll be able to pick it up on the camera, but on here, it has 2, 4, 1, 9. And do you know what's a coincidence about that?
What?
Is that my badge number is 2419. So there's no other policeman in the whole city of Winnipeg that has 2419. That just belongs to Constable Garnie.
Wow.
So that's pretty cool. Not a lot of people know that.
That's news to me.
Yeah. And this is called a baton. And the older I get, you know what I use my baton for? Mm-hmm. I knock on doors and windows because I got old hands, right? It hurts my hands. Yes. So you have to sneeze. You have to go. It's like a magic trick. And so what it does is this comes out. Oh. So if I have to knock on a really tall window, I'll knock on the window. Oh. And sometimes we use this to sort of say to somebody, "Oh, I need your help," or "You have to listen to me," and that generally works.
Wow.
And these are the keys to my car.
Okay.
So every day I get a different car. It's just a big garage. So when we go down, there's a car, and if the car is available, then I take that car.
Okay.
So today I have CR03.
Wow.
But I might not have C03
tomorrow.
So if you need to get a hold of me, this is the important thing.
Number
is the 2419 because nobody else has that.
Okay.
Now these are important too, because if we put handcuffs on somebody, we have to get them off, and these are the keys to the handcuff. So that's what we take off.
Wow. And people carry a lot. That must be heavy.
Well, with this is my vest, and it keeps me safe. It's called a Kevlar vest.
Okay.
So I put this over top of me, and do you know what? I've been a policeman for so long, and if I don't have this on, people say, "How can you walk around with that?" When I go to work and I put this on, if I didn't have it on, it would feel like I wasn't wearing pants. And I would never leave the house not wearing pants.
No.
So every day I put my shirt on and I buckle this up.
Yeah.
And I put this on to keep me safe. This is the gun. And you know what the last time I had my gun out was?
How?
When I was practicing at the range.
Wow.
So once a year, because it's so dangerous that I never take it out unless I absolutely have to. And the last time was at the range, and that's where everybody's safe and everybody knows what's going on. So
that's right.
This is so incredibly dangerous.
That's right.
Now, with all this and my vest and this, at the end of the day, when I go home to my kids and I take this off and I put it in my locker at the police station so everything's safe, nobody can get at it. Mm-hmm. This is almost 24 pounds.
Wow, that's like a 2-year-old child.
Yes.
You're carrying this every day.
Every day. I used to be this tall, and then No, I can't lie, Pastor Deborah. No, it didn't pull me down. No. But at the end of the day, when I take all this stuff off,
you feel light.
Oh, I almost skip home because it's so nice and light. Yeah, so this is all just to protect me, and usually I have a partner, and it's to protect you guys too. So if I'm helping somebody, I need to have all this stuff. So it is very dangerous, but we sure take a lot of training and a lot of time to learn how to use everything.
So it's like you, the police, protecting us, but in doing that, your own life is on the line. So you are like our shield.
You know what? Sometimes what we say is we're almost like in the flock, they're sheep.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's a dog that protects the sheep. And that's what we get sometimes called. We're sometimes called sheepdogs.
Wow.
Because you know what? It's like yourself with a member of your flock. You would protect them as much as you can.
Yes.
And you wouldn't ask any questions. So if somebody needs our help, we're like a sheepdog.
That's why you're there.
Yeah, we want to protect you from the wolves and any dangerous stuff, and we will.
And to be honest, there are bad people out there.
Yeah, sadly, you're right.
What we will do if the police are not there to protect us from bad people, you know? So I just see like this is me, and it's like these are our police. They protect us like this, so they become our shield. So what else can we ask for? You know, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Now I want to ask you a question about the 2 red stripes on your pants. What do they mean?
The red stripes, these are very reflective at night.
Okay.
So if I'm out at night and there's a car when we have to direct traffic or somebody's hurt or at nighttime, these are very reflective.
Okay.
So that I'm safe and that I can be recognized really quick. So if you needed to see, I was outside and he said, oh, is that a police? Oh, he has reflective pants on.
Good idea.
And if my partner's looking for me or other policemen,
Yeah.
we go somewhere they can see that my pants are reflective.
I knew it meant something, but I wasn't sure.
That's a great question.
Yeah. Wow. How long have you been a policeman?
Oh my goodness, now I'm gonna be old.
Okay.
Okay, I have been a policeman for 2 days now.
2 days.
No, Pastor Deborah, policemen aren't supposed to lie, are they?
No. I didn't believe that either.
I have been a policeman for almost 17 years now.
Wow. 17 years. That's a long time. When are you allowed to retire?
Oh, you'll have to ask my kids because they're going to go to university. So I'm kidding. You can retire after 20 years or 25 years.
Okay.
So I think I'll probably, maybe 20 years.
Please stay as long as you can.
Yeah, I like my job. I like helping people.
Wow. So I don't know if you've been thinking of becoming a policeman or a policewoman. This is a great time to learn more about it. Read it up on Winnipeg, City of Winnipeg. But you know what? It's part of a great service to the community because this city belongs to all of us and we have to keep it safe. So we're grateful. Were you born in Winnipeg?
I was not born in Winnipeg.
Oh.
I was born in a place called Saskatchewan, which is just one province over. And then my dad was actually a church minister. So my dad, we moved out quite a bit, and then we moved to Alberta. Okay. So I basically grew up in Alberta most of my life, and now Vancouver Island is where my parents live. So I wanted to answer something that just reminded me when you said anybody can be a policeman. That's 100% correct. Because how many languages do you speak?
English and Yoruba.
That's incredible. That is one thing that, you know what? I bet you there's not a lot of people that speak that language. And my point is, you guys, learn another language, or if you have another language, please keep it up. Talk to your mom and dad. Talk to elders. Talk to people who can help keep that language. Learn your culture.
I wanted to learn French. I got kicked out. I must be a terrible student. But
No. If it didn't suit you, it didn't suit you. But what I can't learn is how you grew up. I can't live your culture. I can understand it and try to learn it.
Yeah.
But if you were to talk to somebody in your community about your culture, they would understand.
Yes.
And a lot of the stuff that policemen do, we do a lot of talking.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So
good to
kids, like, a big part of my day is read. I read and read and read and read.
Wow.
And you know what? You have to keep up with, the respect. You have to keep up with, like you said, I thought it was politeness. And I'm trying to think of another word for integrity. What's another word for integrity, do you think, Pastor Deborah?
Another word for integrity,
Honesty?
to be real.
To be real.
Be honest.
Yeah, so if you meet me and I'm not in my uniform, I'm very much the same person I am if you're watching me or you're not watching me.
Exactly.
And so that's very important.
You remember when we talked about Joseph and how Joseph was a good example of integrity? That's what Officer McIntyre is talking about.
Thank you.
Be yourself at all times, whether people are looking or whether they are not looking. Just be yourself. There is a lot of rest, peace of mind when we just be ourselves. Well, we've known so much about you. You talked about your children, and they have a mother and they have a wife, and you are there. How many children do you have, Officer?
My wife says we have 3 children, but she counts me as a child. I'm kidding. I have 2 children, and my daughter Hope, who's 20,
Wow.
and my son Caleb, and he is 18.
Wow.
And Caleb was actually named after one of Moses's buddies, who was a warrior.
Oh, yes. So, Joshua and Caleb.
Yeah.
There you go. Wow, interesting. Why did you join the police?
A big reason I joined the police was I really, really don't like bullies. I've never liked bullies. I've never liked people picking on each other. I've never liked somebody being mean. And what happens is sometimes when little people, young people, pick on each other, they learn that that's okay. And I'm exactly. So some adults are still bullies, and that really bothers me. And I don't like bullies.
Even talking about it now, you're not happy.
I know.
No.
I get my grumpy face when I do that.
It's not, and we've talked about that before, not to pick on other people or to gang up to hurt other people. We said that's not good. That is a wonderful motive to want to go and help, and to, especially adults who bully younger people, to put them in order and try to train them to be nice, to be kind to one another.
Kindness is so easy. And sometimes it's so difficult for people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's wonderful.
But we just met, and I know that you're a person of kindness.
Oh,
because you're very kind. And everybody here is very kind. I feel very welcomed. And so when you welcome me, I feel very welcome, so I welcome you.
Well, we are one community, and if we see ourselves as a big family, often when I talk to the kids, I said, you know what? Because we all come from different backgrounds, think of us as a rainbow, a big rainbow with different shades of color.
Wow.
And in my adult world, we call that diversity, but in my children world, it's like different shades of color. And we have to live in this big, wide, old, world. And each time we meet each other, we need to be kind. Because we are all living together.
Absolutely.
We are all sharing together, and there's a big room for everybody. So let's celebrate our differences and just party away our...
No, that's it. Differences are good.
And good. They're good things.
And the reason I say that, and I know you were just talking about eating really, really well, but I would be really sad if there was only one choice of a donut.
No.
There's got to be more donuts than just one
One
donut.
donut. It will be boring.
But I'm not going to get mad at you because you like a certain donut. Like, I love Boston cream donuts. It's got the jelly and the thing in the middle. That's my favorite donut.
Where you go?
But if Pastor Deborah said, nope, I like glazed donuts, we can still be friends.
We can still be friends. And sometimes we can trade.
No, not donuts. No. Oh, yes,
Oh.
of course, share.
Sharing's
good. Yes, I'm sorry.
Sharing is good.
Sorry.
Sharing
Yeah,
is good.
okay, yeah.
Sharing is good. I have a quarter of yours. You have a quarter of mine. We have a different taste, you know. So that's
We'll still get along.
We'll still get along because we are
Exactly.
community. So based on your experience as parents
Yes?
and as a police officer, share with us what you think will interest children and youth. Children and youth about police service.
With police service, every day is different. Like, today I got to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm going to do. But every day is different as a policeman. I get to meet a whole bunch of different people. I get to be in a lot of different situations. And for me, I learn something new every day. And it's so much fun. It really is. But one of the things is, I always sort of say, and I say it to my kids, don't be in a rush to grow up.
Oh, say that again. My kids need to hear that. I can't wait. I can hardly wait to grow up. I can hardly wait to grow up. It's like they threaten you with that. They're gonna move out. Now they grow up. They don't want to go.
No, exactly.
What kind of police can I call? And it's like they're eating all your food. And it's like, mommy, borrow me this. And then I want to borrow and they go, you know, I don't have money. Well, take your time to grow up. That's what I'm going to say. Go ahead.
And to build on that, guys, friends will come and go. Okay? But your family, your church family, people that you trust, like friends will come and go, but the people that are there for you all the time, those are the ones that you want to listen to.
Which means no matter what, we have to be good to one another because family has to stick it out.
And if you need help, ask for help, you guys. If you have a question or a problem, I'm pretty sure that somebody else might have the same problem. And again, seek somebody out that is a trusted adult or a trusted friend who can help you. But seek advice because I'm pretty sure if you're having that problem, somebody else is
Somebody else
having
is
that
having
problem
it.
as well.
Wow. That is just knowing the resources that are there for us goes a long way. And you know, sometimes we might not like our brother, we might not like our sister just because. Or took my dress or my shoes, is always borrowing my t-shirts. But you know, that is the only brother you will ever have. And maybe the only sister. Even if you have two brothers, or somebody else's two brothers out there cannot be your two brothers. So it's good that we are, I'm going back to that word again, to be kind to one another. Not to trash each other's property, to respect one another, and to just enjoy the stage of life that you are right now. Now, my sisters and my brother, you know, they live so far away. I can't just jump in my car and drive. It will take me a long time to get to where they are. But now you have your brothers, you have your sisters, mommy and daddy. Enjoy and be nice and be kind. And we will find out that those things will become memory. We will just think over and over again. You know, you will think, oh, I remember when we were kids, we used to. those are, just let us make them fond memories. All right. Officer.
Yes.
So let's say I one day decided to beat my brother up. Is that a good thing?
No. Violence never has solved anything. Because as soon as you hurt somebody, you feel bad. I know I do. I know anytime I've hurt somebody, whether it's in physically or in word or in deed, like you do something. So violence is never the answer.
Wow.
It really isn't. Talk. Like, you have to respect somebody's views and opinions, even if you don't agree with them. It's always good to listen, because anytime I've had a chance to talk to somebody who I don't agree with or I don't understand their views, that's where you ask questions and you learn more about people that way.
That way. Wow. I know majority of us know that it's not good to hit the other person. So we refrain from that, if including children. But sometimes words.
Oh, words sting. Words can be, and when you say something, after you say it, you can't get it back.
Yeah, that's the scary thing.
Yeah, once you hurt somebody's feelings, that can hurt for a long time.
Even sometimes when we come back and say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it, but you said it.
Yeah.
And that hurts. So what advice can you give about money our words to one another? You know, kids, we could get each other really angry.
Kids.
Have you ever been a kid before?
And sometimes adults say really mean things too. But I always, and I've said this to my kids, I always say it's the 3-second rule.
Did you hear that? 3 seconds rule. What do you count? 1, 2, 3 before you say anything. But I'm not going to take it away from you. Go ahead.
That is 100% right. It's the 3-second rule, and you have to think too, would you say that to your grandma?
She will wash my mouth with...
Would you say that to Pastor Deborah?
They know I wash their mouth with...
Would you say it to a policeman?
Oh, no.
No. So you have to think, like, everybody has feelings. So
and will you want people to say that to you?
Yes, very good point. And the 3-second rule isn't, what is it? No, it's like you said, 1, 2, 3.
You count. And then step back.
Yeah. And
that
breathe.
Was what I... And breathe. That was what I was taught to do. Sometimes I confess that I'm gonna bite my tongue. Because it doesn't, But it worked all the time. Then I feel better. And I'll say to myself, why would you say that? And the 3-second rules help me to manage my feelings, my behavior. Say, will I want people to say that to me? So, it's been a wonderful time today. And officer, we really want to thank you for coming. This is my silly world. This is my silly world. I love you in my silly world.
Well,
and I love doing it with children. And I want to say thank you.
Thank
you very much. Yeah. And we hope we will draw on you down the road again and again. Somebody like you.
You can count on that.
Okay, that's good.
You bet.
So this show is coming to an end. Do I need to even tell you that you are the most wonderful audience in the whole wide world? Your parents, they love you. Your sisters loves you. Your brothers love you. Do I need to tell you that I love you? Okay, I know I need to tell you. You know I love you. I don't have to say it, but you know the most important person that loves you the most is the Lord Jesus. We've talked about inviting him into your heart, what it can do and how it can help all of us to behave well. So he's in your heart. Talk to him when you need to talk to somebody, and after you can talk to your mom or your dad. Till next time, be good, be cool, eat your veggies, drink a lot of water, watch what you eat, not too much sugar, because we don't need it. I love you, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.